Hello and thank you for calling Player versus Player Technical Support. My name is Volkish and I will be your technician. Tonight we are participating in the largest and longest active guild war on the server. After 90 minutes of buffing and begging people to log in, we are finally ready to jump right into some high quality SWG PvP. Let's hop in that bang bus and bring the fight to the enemy. Let us channel our will on this short journey. Please close your eyes and bow your head. It would appear that we have an issue. It is entirely possible that they are simply rebuffing since it took our guild 45 years to get logged in and buffed, so we will give them the benefit of the doubt. Tonight's hostilities began with the Life Guild killing a few of our alts and crafters as we logged in. As a principled guild, Death does not believe in excluding anyone from guild wars as this leads to small gems of content in a game that otherwise has none. Hopefully our honored enemy holds the same virtues. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Absolutely disgusting. This is what I get for turning off Bobble League and logging into this game. No, Peter, it is not over. This hellscape never ends. Our suffering is eternal and there is no escape. This is only the beginning. Maybe AOEing down these room temperature IQ life forms will hit the roof rats. In the meantime, we will continue using this game as a 3D chatroom. At this moment I crashed to desktop, which was likely a sign that I should go do something else. However, I am not a smart person and logged back in. Since this is extremely terrible content, let's take a brief intermission to look at what could be happening if this Life Guild felt like playing the game tonight. We saw a SF ping in Karen, so let's take a look. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? There appears to be some sort of role-playing convention taking place here today. The first order of business will be to destroy these turrets as they appear to be the only actual threat to our safety. With the turrets exploded, Telrain and I can practice our RP walks around this corner so as not alarm the convention goers. Here you can see my use of some heavy single target DPS in the form of pressing my AoE and missing endlessly. As I attempt to descend to the convention floor to show off my sick cosplay, I am rudely stopping shorted for 45 minutes. Luckily the game decides that shit don't fly and allows me to throw elbows in the pit with the boys. I'm your dad, 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 I'm your dad. It was at this moment that Simmer realized he was actually flagged for the wrong faction and had done an oopsie. Enjoy your rubber band into Nigeria. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I wish the game was like this all the time. Let's check back in on that Guild War action. It has likely picked up by now. I guess not. Let's see if we can come up with any sandbox solutions to the sandbox problem of people being PP rats. Here comes Papi Rohlan on his Vespa with a surprise. A house with a view, what a good location for real estate. Naturally, the rats retreat indoors to avoid any possible firing of weapons. It's important to remember that guild wars are solely about the kill counter and nothing else. Since they killed a few of us as we logged in earlier, they are currently ahead for the day. This is truly how the server's PvP community can remain healthy and strong. After a quick rebuff, we head back outside. Then, out of nowhere, it finally happens. A shot is fired. Telrain attempts to ratfuck us with his broken class while we were complaining in spatial. This immediately backfires with a fat-stopping shot and subsequent death. We did it, boys. Total victory is ours. Wait, what the fuck was that? It happened again. Surely we are not excluding folks on the fly for safe heals and reses? Telrain decides to come out and chit-chat on yet another of his Guild War excluded characters, which ultimately ends this glorious waste of time. Since this video has been an utterly boring snoozefest, let's check in on Grugcam from several days later when life actually decides to participate in PvP. After 2 solo kills by the Wookiee and the Spaniard, we find ourselves at the new base of operations for life, the Cloner. By this time, life members are pouring into Iley even though it is 11 AM Eastern. At this point, the Vespa enthusiast and myself realize we could be in a bad spot. They outnumber us by 1 and also have a squad leader. The main character decides to engage combat before his rat friends RTFD, which moves the fight to the worst place a creature handler can be, the bazaar. My pet decides to migrate to Africa and someone with a brain cell stopping shots it out of range. Thankfully, creature handler is broken AF and he teleports back. Roland proceeds to give the protagonist the beans while my pet licks windows. Eventually the supporting NPCs enter the killing fields, and I am forced to remind them that my obese Wookiee is the one true main character with some OP doctor heals. Buyai gets hilariously soloed by Rohlan off-screen, which elevated the morale of the Death Ratfuck squad. CE has shaky hands and sweaty fingers and can't find the wafer button and gets the bitey. If you look here, you can see the disgusting goblins racing back from the cloner in an attempt to keep us fighting as more live people log in. Unfortunately for them, Roland communicates for the first time in his R3 career and we escape. Thus, the largest guild war on restoration to date passes into the history books with a total death victory.